The Russians have just said that, and are backing what the Syrian army said yesterday, was that a Su-22 was shot down yesterday in Syria. The Syrian army said it was shot down by an anti-aircraft missile. Has the U.S. been asked about this by the Russians?
We've not been asked about it. I mean, the general procedure for this, as with any allegation of a violation, it would go to the task force and then be discussed there and determine whether it's an accurate allegation or not, and then action would be taken.
Is this in any way a breach of the ceasefire agreement?
Again, without having kind of firm understanding of what happened, I think what I had just seen about that shoot down or alleged shoot down yesterday is that we just didn't have the details. Again, I just don't have any more information to provide in terms of whether we believe it was the United States believe it was shot down by opposition forces. But as I said, there's a mechanism in place to discuss all of these violations, and let's not forget that there are also allegations of cessation of hostility violations on the part of the regime. So that's the function of the task force, to look at all of these and where we do find credible evidence to address them, working with the parties involved.
This reports that it was shot down.
I think that's correct.
So
we just don't have. No, we don't have any. Yeah.
You haven't got individual confirmation.
I do not.
Okay.
Some reports that claim that it was shot down by a manpad, an American-made missile.
Yeah, I've seen all the reports. I just don't have any.
You
I've seen those reports. We don't have any. I don't have any more details to provide.
Some they even go as far as saying that it was actually supplied by the Saudis last February, to the opposition, and somehow al-Nusra got hold of it, and so on. Would that be a warning that some of this weapon?
Well, again, not speaking about this specific incident, but we've said in the past about some of the equipment that we've seen, either through social media or what have you, in Syria, displayed by various groups. It's unclear to us, frankly, given the dynamic environment, let's put it that way, on the ground there, that how somebody might obtain some of this equipment. It's not necessarily, my point is, it's not necessarily indicative or proof that somebody was given a particular type of weaponry.
Would you encourage or discourage your Arab allies and partners from supplying such weapons to various groups that act in Syria?
Well, what I would say to that is, given the current environment, which is that there is a cessation of hostilities in place, that we would encourage all sides to, or all parties to refrain from that kind of activity.
There clearly isn't a cessation of hostilities in place. That people are
it's not
ceasing to hostile.
We've never.
Or whatever you
we've never claimed that this is free of any violations. It's not perfect, but we're going to continue to work at making it stronger.
Has the United States slowed its arming of the factions that you support in Syria since the
Well, we never
cessation?
provided direct arms. What we've done is provided assistance, as we've talked about, to some of the groups fighting ISIL in the north. But that's all.